There's a lot of concern in the state tonight after enterovirus 68, that kind of real severe cold, showed up right here in Connecticut.
And earlier today, News 8 medical reporter Jocelyn Maminta took some of your questions to primary care physician Dr. Frank Mongillo, who specializes in internal medicine.
Dr. Mongillo, our first question is from Rachel in New Haven. It comes through email. She wants to know, with very young children, especially toddlers, what are the warning signs that will tell her when it's time to go to the emergency department?
With this particular virus, what you worry about is more severe symptoms. So the symptoms of EV68 are going to be similar to that of the common cold. The problem is, especially with young children or children with asthma, you'll have more symptoms of respiratory distress. So if you have a young child who's having either high fevers or shortness of breath, that's when I'd probably get professional help.
Our next two questions come from Andrew Marshall, who is a Facebook follower, and he wants to know, the first one is, what are some ways we can prevent these sicknesses other than the usual measures?
Unfortunately, it's the usual measures that are really all we have with some of these illnesses. Hand washing, washing surfaces that people come in contact with. It's spread through respiratory particles. Could also be spread through feces and other bodily fluids. So you want to wash your hands frequently.
His second question is, how can we tell the difference between a normal cold and stuffiness compared to these more serious sicknesses?
Unfortunately, we probably can't, which is what makes this a little bit interesting. This is probably not a new virus. They first isolated it in 1962. You see more of it now because they're testing for it.
Our final question comes from Diane, who sent it through email. She works in a school and she has a very bad cold with a terrible cough and some wheezing. Could this be a virus she could pass to a child?
Absolutely. The problem is, healthy adults, we get these viruses all the time. We usually shake them off, think nothing of it, and probably feel well enough to go to work or go to school or do whatever we normally do. You really have to kind of think about other people in that situation. So if she's got a job where she's in contact with small children, stay home that day.